Hello my people, welcome to Biafra Gospel channel where we preach the true gospel of Biafra restoration. Please, if you have not subscribed to our channel, I'm urging you to do so, and also click the notification button so that you always get our videos anytime we upload them.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on where you are watching from. This is live and direct on Enter Biafra Channel 1, live and direct on YouTube, live and direct on Twitch, live and direct on other social media platforms. This evening, we have come to give you one of the biggest exposition on Abba Kyari. And this exposition is the part 3 of Abba Kyari. If you have not watched the first part of this exposition, I urge you to go and watch it. If you have not watched the part 2 of this exposition, I urge you to go and watch it. If you have not watched the this is now the part 3 of this exposition of Abba Kyari. So welcome to this particular broadcast where we are going to review, expose with fact some of the things you do not know. For those who are now becoming human rights activists, for those who are now speaking up that Nigeria do not need to hand over Abba Kyari to these people. Those who do not understand these things, they can now understand that there is what we call due process. The due process to this kind of cases must be followed and without hesitation. So this due process is something that everybody should understand, that it is time for this kind of things to happen, and we are going to see it happening. Welcome back. As we continue, welcome to this particular exposition day, part 3. Exposition of Abba Kyari, part 3. What you have to do now is to make sure you invite your friends, share this particular broadcast from Enter Biafra Channel 1. Go, somebody say, please always tell people how to get here, because I know a lot might be finding it difficult to get to Enter Biafra. It is not difficult. We have been saying it. If you are in Nigeria, you need to use what we call the VPN to have access to Enter Biafra. You do not need to, the link to Enter Biafra is also on this particular broadcast. When you go to the message, the topic of this broadcast, you are going to see the link. So what do? You click on it. And then also the announcement of this broadcast in the afternoon, the link to the broadcast is there. So what you have to do, click on the link. So once you click on the link, it takes you directly to Enter Biafra Channel 1. That Channel 1, you scroll down, you see the video coming there, click on it, and that's it. You don't need to do any magic. In fact, we made the page in a way that for those who find it very difficult to register, you don't need to, you can watch the broadcast without even registering. That's how, the only thing is that you will not comment. You will not make comment. So, but for you to be able to make comment on the live broadcast, you have to now either sign it with your Facebook or register to this Enter Biafra. So for you to be able to do that, for you to be able to comment, you need to now register. But if you don't want to comment, if you just want to watch, then what you have to do is to just click on the link. It takes you directly to watch the live broadcast. It is for everybody. It is for everybody. We are going to go again on another break. Welcome back again. As you can see, we are upgrading. That's why every now and then it shows this Biafra freedom awareness. Biafra freedom awareness. Now we are going to continue. First of all, I want to, bring to you a background for those who have not followed us from part one, from the first one, and then the part one, part two, and then this is the part three of Abba Kyari exposition. So which means actually, in actual sense, this should be the part four, but because the first exposition, we did not give it part one. So it was the second exposition, we say part one, and then the part two, and then the part three. So I think this is the part three now, if I'm not mistaken. Now, what I want to do now is to give you the background of what you should know. For those who say we are lying to people, or for those who say we are giving fake information or something like that, let me just give you a background of what we are going to do. Remember, we have authentic material all the way from the United States. So we are not presenting to you something from Vanguard. We are not presenting to you something from Nigerian news media. We are presenting to you document, PDF format document, all the way from the United States of America. But what we are going to show you now is something that is from, is something that from the Nigerian news media, I think from Daily Trust or something like that. We're going to show you this simple, very in a brief, or what this whole background is all about, so that by the time we go into the in-depth analysis, you will be able to understand what we're talking about. Remember, the reason we are making sure that we dismantle and disfigure Abba Kyari is because of his involvement in so many criminal activities in Nigeria. It's because of his involvement in converting a SARS operative into one of the deadliest criminal gang in Nigeria. If you don't know about the criminality of SARS, then you are not a Nigerian. In fact, if you don't know the criminality of SARS, then you don't stay in this world, because through the End SARS protest, everybody in the world know what is End SARS. So if you have had something like End SARS, then this Abba Kyari is behind all the atrocities, all the impunity of End SARS. The thing that led to End SARS protest, Abba Kyari is one of the person spearheading it. So let us go there. One moment. So first of all, what you should know about the criminal called Abba Kyari. Now, how Abba Kyari got into Hush Puppy's fraud web. Of course, when this Nigeria news media want to give this kind of news, they will decorate it with something, so it will not look like what you should know. Thank you very much, Smart Edopolo, for your super chat. I urge people in Niger to download Opera browser. It already comes with free and trusted VPN. This is a very good information. Very, very good information. If you are in Nigeria, download Opera browser. They say it comes with free and trusted VPN. Very, very vital information. How did this Abba Kyari got into Hush Puppy fraud web? And we don't know which one got into Hush Puppy fraud web. We don't know whether it is Abba Kyari that got into Hush Puppy's fraud web, or Hush Puppy getting into Abba Kyari fraud web. So we do not know. Now, Hush Puppy and partner Abdurrahman Imran Juma fell out with Vincent Kelly Chibuzo, a web developer, over a planned scheme to defraud a Qatari of $1.1 million. The plan was going well until Vincent Chibuzo felt cheated and allegedly alerted the victim of the fraud not to deal with Hush Puppy and Juma. Angered, Hush Puppy reached out to DCP Abba Kyari, whom he had friendly chat with months back, to have Chibuzo arrested, tortured, and jailed. Kyari and his team arrested Chibuzo after Hush Puppy sent his phone number and picture to the cop on WhatsApp. To confirm his arrest, Abba Kyari sent photograph of Chibuzo in custody. Kyari allegedly sent Hush Puppy Zenith Bank and GT Bank account details, into which about 8 million was deposited for Kyari and his boys for capturing Chibuzo. Kyari later reached out to Hush Puppy to ask when Chibuzo should be released because he had now fallen ill in their custody. You see, so Abba Kyari told you that there is no bogus amount that was paid. There was not bogus amount that was paid. We know that there are a lot of amounts that have been paid, but at least this one is to start with 8 million. 8 million was sent to Abba Kyari through a third-party account. So those of you who do not understand, people like Femi Fanekayode and also, Abba Kyari sent account number, 2 different account number to Hush Puppy. And the account does not belong to him. So the account passed through Abba Kyari to Hush Puppy because he's a criminal. So he did not want the money to reflect into his account. So he wants the money to reflect into somebody's account. And of course, the money will belong to him. Now, he sent this account to Hush Puppy. Hush Puppy wired $20,000. Hush Puppy wired $20,000. So Abba Kyari that is telling you that he collected 300,000 for Taylor because he is also a tailor. So for Taylor to sue cloth, he collected 300,000. Abba Kyari did not tell you that he sent a different account to Hush Puppy to wire money for the arrest of Chibuzo. And Abba Kyari also did not tell you that he collected money to release the Chibuzo. So you see, do you see how he has got? You see, Abba Kyari not only collected the money he collected was not because he arrested he arrested the Chibuzo, but because, in fact, somebody say he is gathering lawyers. The lawyers that are going to, where is he gathering lawyer? Is he gathering lawyer from? Is he gathering lawyer from America or lawyer from where? Well, I don't understand. Where is he gathering lawyer? Yeah, you know, the lawyers is gathering. Are they going to go to America? Do they have jurisdiction there? Anyway, let me not tell them. Let him gather lawyer. His money. I have money now. So now, Abba Kyari now send the account. Hush Puppy wired $20,000, approximately 8 million into the account. Now, how can you now tell me Abba Kyari, who is your super cop, have lied to you? Abba Kyari have lied to Nigeria. Abba Kyari have lied to all of you, including Femi Fanekayode. Abba Kyari, and let me tell you, this is not the only money. This is just one of them. So Abba Kyari lied. He came to tell you on social media that he only collected 300,000 for cloth. But Abba Kyari did not tell you that he collected $20,000 from a third-party account, which is the proceed from Hush Puppy's money from the cyber crime from the Hush Puppy. Is the proceed of the money. Now, let us continue. So, Kyari later reached out to Hush Puppy to ask when Chibuzo should be released because he had now fallen ill in their custody. And one thing I want to tell you, can you understand how wicked this Abba Kyari and these SAS people are? That they arrested somebody who is innocent. Of course, innocent in the sense that at least the reason they arrested him is not because there is anything. The reason they arrested him is because Abba Kyari is the hitman of the syndicate, of this criminal syndicate. Now, they captured this guy, they put him in DSS custody, and he falls sick. He falls ill. He becomes sick. Just the same thing they are doing our leader today. The same thing they are doing our leader, you know, this guy, Chibuzo, falls sick there. So Abba Kyari now was telling Hush Puppy that this guy is now sick. So when are they going to release him? Let me tell you. I want you to watch. Hush Puppy directed Abba Kyari to release Chibuzo at a particular date after the Qatari businessman must have transferred the fund expected. Hush Puppy also instructed Kyari not to return Chibuzo's phone and laptop when he is released. Can you imagine? Can you imagine it? It is now Hush Puppy is one controlling the Nigeria police. Hush Puppy is now controlling Abba Kyari, Inspector General of Police Intelligence, the leader of the General Police Intelligence team. The Hush Puppy was the one now telling Abba Kyari not to release the laptop. Do you know why? He said, do not. He gave Abba Kyari instruction to not release the laptop of Chibuzo and not to release the phone of Chibuzo. Because if he released the laptop of Chibuzo, Chibuzo will still go and contact the victim, the Qatari man, and then tell the man that they have now defrauded him. So Hush Puppy don't want Abba Kyari to release the laptop and the phone. And Abba Kyari now, knowing very well that it was fraud, that this is fraud, you know, and Abba Kyari, who now arrested Chibuzo and took his laptop. No, you don't need to tell me. I don't need to tell you what police do in Nigeria now. Police will ransack your laptop. Police will ransack your phone. So Abba Kyari have checked the laptop of Chibuzo and know that what they are talking about is a big money, 1.1 million. You understand me? Abba Kyari have checked the phone of Chibuzo and have come to know that they are talking about 1.1 million. And believe me, because of how Chibuzo was angered, Chibuzo may have also confessed to Abba Kyari that why Hush Puppy, that is if Hush Puppy, if they actually told him that it was Hush Puppy, then that Chibuzo may have confessed of trying to defraud somebody from Qatar. But if they keep it secret that he don't know who was behind his arrest, then that's a different thing. But even if they did not tell him who was behind his arrest, but for the fact that Abba Kyari have impounded the computer and phone, Abba Kyari may have gained access into the computer, because that is what the police does in Nigeria. And Abba Kyari may have gained access into the phone to have noticed all the Yahoo activity involving Hush Puppy. So he have knowledge about this crime. He have knowledge about this fraud. He have knowledge about this cyber crime because the computer of Chibuzo is in his possession. And when Hush Puppy instructed him, Abba Kyari, not to, even if he released Chibuzo, not to release his computer, not to release his phone, it means that they are now working in hand, and Abba Kyari now has become the hitman, like I said, the hitman of the syndicate, of the criminal syndicate. That if you want to sabotage the business, they'll bring him with his team. Sometimes they kill you and harvest your organ and send it to abroad, and that is what Abba Kyari have been doing. So I want you to follow this thing. So Hush Puppy directed Abba Kyari to release Chibuzo at a particular date after Qatari businessman must have transferred the fund expected. Hush Puppy also instructed Kyari not to return Chibuzo's phone and laptop when he is released. Now, Abba Kyari is now wanted by FBI to answer the allegation against him. 3 other co-conspirators, Aniforo, Fashola, and Abba were arrested in New York and New York, Jersey on 22nd July. They are expected to be arraigned in court in Los Angeles in August 2021. So, my people, this is the background of what we are going to do this evening. Now, before I go into reading the court document, I want to also expose something to you this evening. For you to know how dubious Nigeria is. I think, okay, because I've just finished, let me show you one of the people that Abba Kyari is using to do this deal. One moment. Thank you, Mark Wisdom, for your super chat. Thank you very much for supporting us. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, Mark Skido, for supporting us. Now, support Abba Kyari to go to the U.S. I will support Abba Kyari to go to the U.S. to defend himself with the sum of an argument 2K. Thank you very much for supporting the super chat, for supporting us with your super chat. Ben Yehemeka, thank you for super chat and supporting our page. We appreciate you. I appreciate you. Some of you that I may not see your super chat, I apologize because this is going very fast and I may not be seeing all the super chat. However, now I want to show you the person, one of the person that Abba Kyari is using for his money laundering and all that. And then we are also calling the Nigeria authority, if there is any authority in Nigeria, to, as a matter of fact, as a matter of fact, to make sure they apprehend him. Now, I am presenting to you Abba Kyari brother. Abba Kyari brother. So, if you don't know how this whole thing runs, Abba Kyari, so don't be surprised. Don't be surprised that of course, the money may not go directly to Abba Kyari's brother account or something like that. The money may also go to his friend, for example, his friend, family friend, and something like that. So they shouldn't just look into the brother. They should also go beyond the brother and look into those who he might have been collecting money from. Remember that Abba Kyari is also building multi-million naira mansion in Borno State. So he's a policeman, and you know, in Nigeria police, his salary cannot afford that. Now, I want to bring to you expensive car. You see this Abba Kyari, expensive car, classy outfit. Behold, the IG page of Abba Kyari's brother. Abba Kyari's brother. Look at his brother. This is Abba Kyari's brother, and he is copying Abba Kyari. Who knows whether they have introduced him into the internet fraud. Now, when you look at him, he copied Abba Kyari. He is copying his brother, he is having this earphone, this iPhone, iPod on his ear. You know, that is the Fulani, Fulani, what do I call it? I don't know whether is their Asambodo. Asambodo. The iPhone, Apple, iPod, iPod or earphone or whatever is their Asambodo. Each time you see Abba Kyari and he don't have this earphone on him, it means that there is a problem. So the brother is copying. It is part of their fashion and tailoring design. So the next thing is that they are going to tell you that Hush Puppy contacted them to ask them where did they get iPod, where did they get earphone, you know, at this Apple earphone. So is it iPod or AirPod? Thank you very much. It's AirPod. Well, I don't know what. just pardon me. Just pardon me. iPod and AirPod or whatever. Just pardon me because you know, how can do you know whether the name is correct, whether it is AirPod? So we have to wait until we hear from Abba Kyari that until this earpod or AirPod, as they call it, you know, he may have a different brand, you know. You're not a tailor. That's why. Okay. You see, you may not know the brand he is using. You know, you may not know the brand the Abba Kyari family and all of them are using. But what I can tell you is that each time you see them, they have this earphone on them. They are putting it, and this that AirPod is or iPod. I don't know. You know, so we have to wait for Abba Kyari to give us the exact. You know, the exact one he is using, because you can never tell. You can never tell. You understand? You can never ever tell. So now let us continue. Now I'm showing you, this is the brother, and all the cars you see here, he is not just posing because he saw a good car. He is not just posing because he saw a good car. He is posing because this car somehow by proxy belonged to Abba Kyari, or the purchase of the car were influenced by activity of Abba Kyari. Now, Usman Kyari, brother to Abba Kyari, the embattled Deputy Commissioner of Police, DCP, has started to gain the attention of the public. You see, has started to gain the attention of the public for his sleek personality on Instagram. So it is exactly what Hush Puppy is doing. So Abba Kyari think that because he is a police officer in Nigeria, so the brother can now cover in as a police. The brother is a police, so they will go into this crime and nobody will come for them. It is already happening now. Now let us also, the spotlight has beamed on Usman's brother, a top detective after Hush Puppy, whose real name is Ransom Abbas, alleged that he bribed him to arrest a co-fraudster. Before, you see, one thing is that it is not just, you see, people, Nigerian news media are, you know, misrepresenting this whole fact. It is not bribe. You see, this thing is no longer bribe. You know, I don't know why they are trying to paint this thing like this. It is no longer bribe. It is no longer bribe. That is why I first of all made this background. That I presented that background, because it is no longer bribe. You cannot say you bribe, you know, to okay, somebody say airport, not even airport. Okay. Another, don't worry, we are going to arrive at the real name at the end of the day. Whether it is iPod, whether it is earpod, whether it is AirPod, at the end of the day, we are going to arrive at the real name. So, now, this man, Abba Kyari, when this Nigerian news media are writing that, they bribe him, What kind of bribe? What is bribe? This is not bribe. This is not bribe. It is that, you see, you know, when you say bribe is that you pay money to somebody to do something. You understand? I want to bring what we call the legal technicalities. The bribe is that you pay somebody to do something. That is bribe. You pay somebody to do something. That is bribe. Now, what happened here? What happened here is not paying somebody to do something. What happened here is requesting for for a joint operation or joint activity, or being a complicit, being accomplice in a crime. So Abba Kyari, this Hush Puppy, reached out to Abba Kyari and requested his service to be able to execute the fraud. So Abba Kyari need to use his position as a policeman, as a detective, by now, without collecting upfront payment from Hush Puppy. He went, used his own resources, use his own power, use his own men, and he went to arrest, not even arrest, because that's not arrest, kidnap Chibuzo. After kidnapping Chibuzo, he kept Chibuzo in his own cell, because we do not know which cell he kept Chibuzo. Whether the cell is actually the Nigeria state cell, or because he addressed it as he is in my cell now. That was the exact word he used. He used to tell, what he told Hush Puppy was that this Chibuzo is in my cell now. So we need to also pay attention to which of the cell. Is it their kidnapping cell, or is it the Nigeria state cell? So because that clarification needs to be made, and the only person that will give a correct narrative as to where they kept him is the person Chibuzo. And this is exactly what they did to Mazi, our leader in Kenya. When they abducted him, they did not take him. They did not take him to Kenya police. They did not take him to Kenya official detention center or in the custody. They took him to a private apartment, according to report. So we have to know whether Abba Kyari have actually done the exact thing they did to our leader in Kenya, to this Chibuzo, because he said he is in my cell now. So I remember that kidnappers in Nigeria have their own cell. So we need to have this clarification also to be able to know whether the cell we are talking about is the Nigeria cell or Abba Kyari kidnapping syndicate cell. That is another thing that will come up later on. Thank you very much, Dada Bon Emegbo, for your super chat. We thank you. So this continue, and now the Abba Kyari now went on his own with his own resources, mobilized his men, and went to abduct Chibuzo. So it is not bribe. Now, after abducting Chibuzo, Abba Kyari now informed Hush Puppy that they have abducted him. He even sent the picture of the person. You see, or in all these things that are happening, Hush Puppy have not sent 1 naira to Abba Kyari. So how can you call it a bribe? You see, how can you call it bribe? It is not bribe, because it was from the same money that Hush Puppy collected from this same particular man that they are trying to arrest Chibuzo to be able to give them the way to continue to complete the fraud. From that same man, Hush Puppy got the money he paid to Abba Kyari. So how can you say is a bribe? I don't know where bribe is coming from. It's not bribe, but I know that the United States, the court there, they will get to the exact name of the crime, whether it's a bribe or not. My brother, you cannot tell me how to live my life, that I am fighting for Biafra. You can't come here, Emeka Nweke, you're Emeka Nweke, whatever you call you. You cannot come to my program and tell me how to behave, to know when to laugh and when not to laugh. Don't ever try that. If I see you comment that kind of thing again, I will block you. I don't need you here. You don't feed me to tell me when to laugh and when not to laugh. My life does not belong to you. So let this be the first and last. You will tell me when to laugh and when to laugh on my program, to be serious. Those of you who cannot even you cannot even think on your own. You come here to tell me when to be serious and when not to be serious. I don't take that nonsense. One more comment from this Emeka Nweke on this kind of issue, I'm going to block you on my program. I don't want to see you here. Thank you very much, Sylvia Edo, for your super chat. I thank you very much for supporting the page. So, as I was saying, it is not a bribe. So, bribe is that you pay somebody, you give somebody money upfront to do something. When the person is not supposed to do that thing, without you bribing him. So you give money, the person go and execute that thing. It becomes somehow bribe. But this is the same money they collected from this Qatari man is the same money, part of the money they used to settle Abba Kyari. So he become a partner in the crime. He become a partner. So he collected share from the money they have, defrauded people. So he become a partner in the crime. And his own crime in this whole thing is even more than the hush puppy, himself. So, and remember, it is $20,000 that we are talking about now. There may be other money that may be more than this, but we are talking about $20,000. But Abba Kyari did not tell you that he sent account number. Abba Kyari did not tell you nothing. He only said that he called and somebody was this and that, all this kind of criminal. And once he made that update, I said, oh my God, this man is a criminal, because you don't need to tell me. That's how they do. Immediately you talk, they will begin to sing like a bird. They will tell you how cock was crying in the night. They will tell you how they will begin to sing like you can never chicken cannot cry at night. If chicken cry at night, make you catch and kill. When the chicken cry, make you tell us say chicken they cry for night. They begin to sing. They begin to sing the song of chicken. That's exactly how to know criminal. In fact, that attitude of Abba Kyari going on social media to start writing that thing have just indicted him more, because he just wrote everything that will go against him at the end of the day. And today, people are saying he has deactivated his account. So let us continue with what we are doing. As you can see, before his recent ordeal, Kyari responded. Let us put this. Before his recent ordeal, oh my goodness, I lost this. One moment. Okay. Before his recent ordeal, Kyari renowned for maintaining an active social media presence, particularly on Instagram. He is not sharing photo of his heroic on the field as a crack investigator. It will be that of himself posing with family members, top political figures, and celebrities. That is what he's doing, So, like the DCP Usman Instagram page also reflect his love for good life, from a fleet of cars to photos of himself clad in nicely fitted attire. His page, which has nearly 2,000 followers, is the go-to-go place for many lovers of fashion. In one of the photos, he can see sitting with Usman Alkali Baba, the Inspector General of Police, IGP, while congratulating him on his appointment. You see, that is how they do the fraud. Now, let me also take you. This is the brother of Abba Kyari. You see, this is the brother of Abba Kyari. I am telling you, they are not. It's not coming from Dangote house. Even Dangote, we know how he made his own money. He's not coming from Dangote house. He's not coming from Babangida house. He is coming from ordinary DCP brother. Look at him. Two of them, two brothers. And they have this earphone. They have, Abba Kyari don't have his own earphone here. Only God knows why. So This is the outfit that Hush Puppy want to buy, and Abba Kyari have to sue that outfit for Hush Puppy. Look at them, nicely dressed. Look at him. Look at him, Fulani with iPod, with earpod. Is it the earpod? I don't know. Please, when I mention iPod, you know what I'm talking about. If I say iPod, you know that I'm referring to this earpod. You know, they have. You see, they have sitting on nice cars, Mercedes, Mercedes, and this is a brother to a policeman in Nigeria. Policeman, you know, all of you know what is. All of you know how policemen look in Nigeria. Very tattered, you know. When you see policemen, you will feel sorry for them. You feel sorry for them. Look at him. You see? Somebody say, you remember that song. Why not going to remember the song? Chicken know they fly for night. In fact, you know, this is a special broadcast. So to this my brother who remind me of this song. Let me actually sing it if I know I still know how to sing it. Chicken not the fly for night. Chicken not the fly for night. If you fly, okay, chicken not the cry for night. Okay, right? Chicken not the cry for night. Chicken not the cry for night. If you cry for night, make it catch and kill. When the owner come, make it tell and say, chicken not the cry for night. Chicken not the cry for night. Chicken not the cry for night. If you cry for night, make it catch and kill. When the owner come, make it tell and say, chicken not the cry for night. You see? So I can never forget. I still remember. Now let us continue. You see? And this man is sitting and enjoying his life, and he is not from Babangida house. He is not from Abdul Salami Abubakar house. He is not from Obasanjo's house. He is just a brother to a criminal police. And now you can see where Hush Puppy money and other people money, you know, his own share is going. His own share is going to nice house. His own share is going to nice car, and they are enjoying life. And other policemen who work for him, who he is using for his criminal activity, some of them, you know, they may have money in their account, who know. Slayage C, thank you for your super chat. Simon, it's airport. I bought one yesterday directly from Apple. Also, Kyari, the tailor, has been sending his police uniform picture to Hush to make their victim think the fraud is real. All right, thank you very much for. So we finally agree that the name is Airport. So if I still address it as an iPod or something like that, please, you know that I'm talking about Airport. So the real name has become Airport. We are going with that name. We are going with that name. Thank you for your super chat. So the name is Airport. You people can understand now. The name is Airport. Ugo Ngugu, thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. Abba Kyari must pay for the atrocities committed with Nigeria police uniform. If Evans' lawyer should call for a review of his own case. Exactly. That is what they can do. We don't know whether we don't know whether that is possible. But yes, in Nigeria, elephant can fly. Elephant can fly in Nigeria. We have seen elephant flying in Nigeria. Elephant is flying every day in Nigeria. Is it not the same Nigeria that the snake swallowed money? Swallow money. And the snake swallowed money, and people think it was a joke. People think it was a joke. So snake swallow money in Nigeria. You know, people thought it was a joke. People think, believe me, people was thinking that, oh, that was a joke. It was, they were serious. Snake swallowed money. As if that was not enough. The next thing is that a rodent, chasing away a whole president of a country, rodent. And they announce it. They say, cockroach, or chicha, rat. That rat is now chasing the president of Nigeria. And they carried it in the news. Everywhere carried it. People think it was a joke. It was a joke. It was not a joke. They mean it. You know, they really meant it. Now, again, they say monkey carried money in Zamfara, in one of the northern states. Say the money they meant for something. They say monkey came to carry it. And no, you know, you see, no, I know the reason why I'm saying it is not bribe. You know, bribe is not the right term. You know, bribe is a crime. You know, but it is not bribe. What happened here is not bribe. I have just explained the technicality in defining whether this is bribe or not. There may be other technicalities how they are going to arrive at a conclusion whether this is actually bribe or not. It is during the hearing. During the hearing, the prosecutor in the United States will amend the charges. You know, so during the hearing, during the proceeding, the prosecutor may decide to amend the charges. You know, so he can amend the charges, give it a befitting name. So if the name now is that Hushpuppi bribed him to arrest somebody, you know, during the hearing with all this thing, the name of this indictment may change from, you know, from being but I'm going to show you that now because it is actually in the document that I'm going to show you this evening. You see, well, let us go continue here. So this is Abba Kyari's brother. You see, nice car. Look at him. All manner of Mercedes, you know, Benz. Everywhere is Benz. There is GLC. There is this one, GLC as well. This one is GLC as well. They like GLC. They like GLC. And then this one, people where they chop Nigerian money. You see. Fulani, his brother, look at them, they are uniform. They are uniform. This time around, none of them have earpod. Okay, none of them have airpod this time around. They are uniform, rocking African attire, you know. Policeman with class, you see. Policeman with class, Hushpuppi policeman. Hushpuppi policeman. So you know, Hushpuppi policeman. Now you have seen one of the, you know, if you go to his brother's account, you will be surprised the kind of amount you are going to see. And if that is not possible, if that is not happening, or that is you did not see any money from this brother's account, you can go to another extended family, and you're going to see a lot of money, you know, because that is how the Nigeria, they breed criminals. So one of the family member will be the one collecting the money, you know, from he send account of his colleague, and then collect the money. From that money, it goes to that account, and he think he's smart. He think he's smart. So he think we will continue to open their nyash. Our leader will say, I can't say Haga Bahono. I can't see her Babaga Hono, one after the other. I can't see her Gaba Hono. You don't know what. See, you people don't. Since last year, do you know what has happened that you know, affecting this Biafra positively, Biafra struggle? I can't see her Gaba Hono. From the bigger Abba Kyari to Maman Daura to this chief of army staff to this one to that one. You know, I can't say her Gaba Hono. Steady. Oga bagide baha can say banyaka na saboki. Oh, I'm sorry. Hage biyaka na saboki. And in saboki gabahon. So, you know, one of this Nigeria movie. Sometimes this Nigeria movie, they are, you know, some of them are very funny. You know, some of them are very funny. Another one I will tell him, so then we continue to Manyaka Nasaboki, and that is how it's going to be. Amanyaka Nasaboki Obahono. Amanyaka Nasaboko Megene Obahono. So thank you very much. Ayomiku Danny Jew, for your super chat. Abba Kyari, Nigeria Minister of Tailor Affairs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your super chat. Now we are going to the real deal. We are going to the real deal. We are going to the court document. The court document. So that you understand what I'm talking about. When I say it is not bribe. All right. Make I drink. Oh, will somebody ask me not to drink again? They say, no drink, no drink. You know, you are no longer Simon Ekpa. You are no longer a human being. Don't drink. No. You are not going to be more serious than me. I'm a very, very serious person. You know, but I will not change who I am. You know, I will not change who I am. And I can't change myself. This is me. I'm a very lively person, but at the same time, now, let us continue. Now, I want you to look at this. All right. So if you look at this, this is a court document, of course. The court document. Now, let me also start from number 13. This is where we stopped yesterday. Stop here yesterday. 13. There is probable cause to believe that Abbas, Juma, Chibuzo, Kyari, Fashola, and Agbabiaka committed violation of 18 U.S. whatever conspiracy to commit wire fraud. You see it? So here, they are not charging or indicting Abba Kyari because he collected bribe in Nigeria. No. If Abba Kyari collected a bribe in Nigeria, it is none of FBI business. So Abba Kyari is not being charged because of bribe. So Nigerian news media who is talking about bribe should desist from talking about bribe. It is not bribe. It is not bribe. This document is from the court. The document say conspiracy to commit wire fraud. Conspiracy to engage in money laundering. Are you hearing that? It did not say because he collected bribe. So that issue is clear. So Abba Kyari is not going to America to face bribe case or bribery and corruption case. He is going to face fraud, conspiracy to commit fraud, wire transfer, and what have you. Then the statement of probable cause, identification of defendant. 14, as discussed above, Abba was identified and charged in case number this. The identification of Abbas is discussed in more details. In the complaint GK1 filed in the case number. Now let us go. We do not need to read all these things, but evidence discussed in this affidavit come from A, online account of Abbas, and B, Abbas' phone that the FBI obtained from law enforcement in the UAE, and all of which were searched pursuant to federal search warrant. Review of these sources of information provided evidence, including photograph, financial document, messages with associate and or copy of government issued identification confirming that Abbas used the online account and the phone discussed herein. Moreover, Abba admitted during a Marindized interview after his arrest by FBI that he used the WhatsApp phone number, the Instagram username Hush Puppy, and the Snapchat account Hush Puppy this and 5. So 15. The following section discuss the identification of Juma, Kyari. Are you hearing? The following section discuss the identification of Juma, Kyari, Chibuzo, Fashola, and Abba, each of whom communicated and conspired with Abbas on one or more messaging platform, including Talk, and WhatsApp. In those to Talk and WhatsApp conversation, Abbas used the phone number this, and Abbas also communicated using Snapchat username Hush Puppy 5 and the Instagram username Hush Puppy. 1. Identification of Yuma. So let us go to identification of Abbas, because we are not here to talk about Yuma. Let us go to identification of Abbas. Identification of Kyari. None here. Here is the identification of Kyari. 2. 23. What you are seeing now is document directly from United States of America in PDF format. So I am not showing you document from Daily Trust Nigeria. I'm not showing you a document from AIT. I'm not showing you document from Channel TV. I'm not showing you document from Sahara Reporter or from Igbere TV. I'm showing you document directly from the United States and in PDF format. In PDF format, it is not the one that anybody have touched. So thank you, Ben Yahemeka, for your super chat. We appreciate you. He's just a pure complicit to the crime. Complete complicit to the crime. I agree with you. It has nothing to do. This is not about bribery or bribing him or anything. He is a complete conspirator, complicit in the crime. Now, so identification of Abba Kyari. How Abba Kyari was identified. I want you to listen. 23. Kyari communicated with Abbas primarily using the phone number this, that. So this Abba Kyari, of course, those of you who have Abba Kyari number, you can confirm that this is the Kyari number now. And then this one, you can confirm that this is also Abba Kyari's number, both of which Abbas had saved with contact name including Abba Kyari. As disclosed below, Kyari's message to Abbas contained numerous photographs of himself, some of which also include his name. For example, using the phone number this, which Abbas had saved as Abba Kyari, Kyari sent Abbas the following photograph on September 2019. You see? So what will warrant a police officer, a detective who claims he is detecting and catching criminal, who claim that he is arresting Evans and co. What will make a policeman to, send this kind of picture to somebody in Dubai who is a fraudster? Let us continue. 25. This image depicts Kyari sitting at a desk surrounded by multiple photographs of himself. Zooming in on the image, revealed that the nameplate on the desk says DCP Abba A. Kyari, and a photograph on the wall states DCP Abba Kyari and the Nigeria Police Force. DCP is an acronym for Deputy Commissioner of Police, which was Kyari title within the Nigeria Police Force. Magnified version of the latter photograph is included here. Now the question is, how many of you, how many of your brother, how many of people in your village entered Nigeria Police in 2000 and today they are DCP? How many? How many has become Deputy Commissioner of Police? You don't have. Before you become Deputy Commissioner of Police as from southern Nigeria, you will get a gray hair. you get gray hair in police work. And before you immediately when it is time for you to get to DCP, they will retire you. Now 26, using the phone number this which Abba had saved as Abba Kyari new number. So you see, Abba Kyari new number. So Abba Kyari also have new number, and immediately Hush Puppy copied it and saved it. Kyari sent several images of himself to Abbas in April 2020, including the following. So a policeman sending, and who know the woman, he sent probably the wife. So, and again, you have this airport here, the same airport. You see, Abba Kyari living large with police money. 27. Additionally, on June 9, 2020, Abba Kyari sent Abbas a link to an article in the Nigeria publication, The Independent, describing how the Deputy Commissioner of Police, Abba Kyari, was being honored by the Nigeria House of Representatives. I and another FBI employee located this article online, and a screenshot of the article, of it included, you see, Nigeria Independent, Abba Kyari to be honored for exceptional service. Hey! Country that breed criminals. Country that breed criminals. Criminal country. Look, the National Assembly honoring criminal. Criminal who arrest criminal who do not follow his own directive. Because if Evans and Co is working with him, nobody will arrest him today. He will use his power as a policeman to cover Evans, just like he's covering a lot of kidnappers today. These people, you see, most of the kidnap cases, they are involved. Now, 28. A reviewed online article about Kyari, which indicate that Kyari is an Inspector General of Police Intelligence Response Team and a Deputy Commissioner of Police in Nigeria. Kyari previously managed the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, commonly known as SAS, as the officer in charge for several years. You see that? For several years, this man managed SAS. You can imagine the evil this man have done with this SAS. Can you manage the evil this man have done with SAS? He managed SAS for many years, and that have led to NSAS protests, which which attracted global attention. It is because of this Abba Kyari. So let us continue. Article referred to Kyari as a super cop of the Nigeria police force and described him as the most decorated decorated officer in the history of the Nigeria police. Kyari has been awarded many accolades, including recognition for his performance by the Nigeria House of Representatives in June 2020, which Kyari informed Abbas of via the news article discussed above. I also reviewed other articles from October and November 2020, which indicated that Kyari had been accused of falsely arresting and extorting a businessman in Lagos. Based on those articles, Kyari's work in general appeared to have related primarily to kidnapping cases, and I did not see any article suggesting that Kyari worked on fraud cases. You see? So, did you see that? The FBI also noticed that there has been a lot of petition against this man. You see? FBI noticed there has been a lot of petition against this man, and they picked only one. They picked about this 41 million. You see, that 41 million that a Lagos businessman talked about, the FBI have it. So why are you people not writing about it? Why are you people not writing about your own experience with Abba Kyari? Why the news media are not reporting it? You see, now the FBI is only talking about the one they saw in the news media. You see? So if all of you are actually reporting what your experience with Abba Kyari led team. By now, FBI will have list of all these things, but they don't have it now. But let me tell you, I said the document I'm reading to you now is the authentic, original document from court from America. So you see, all these things, what I'm reading now, you can't see it in Nigerian newspaper. You can't see it. It is not there. Because Nigerian newspaper only come to report how this man, when the man raised the alarm that Abba Kyari extorted 41 million from him. But look at it. FBI have it. And they even have it in their document, in this court document. But Nigerian news media, they are not writing about that. They are not writing about that. Because they don't have it. OBOKK, thank you for the super chat. I pity those still travel overseas with the Nigeria passport. Nigeria is a crime scene. No one wanna do anything with the Nigerians. Sad but true. That is a fact. You can imagine somebody who they decorate with the National Assembly, decorate this, that, has become now an global criminal icon, or global icon, or global crime icon. You know, you can imagine criminal. Now, Open Mind, thank you very much for your super chat. Zoo government is a huge crime syndicate and have only one agenda to take over the South. If South fail to break away now, they are doomed. Fact. That is exactly it. And we are somebody say Abba Kyari and Vincent are calling you. Let us see where Abba Kyari and Vincent are calling you. All right. So now let us continue. So now you see the FBI document showing that they have also noticed that there are a lot of petition against Abba Kyari and the one that they collected 41, and they noticed that Abba Kyari have not done anything with fraud case. He is not going to do fraud case. Why will he do fraud case? He cannot do fraud case. He's part of them. How can he go and do fraud case? He is part of them. He is part of the fraud. He's part of the syndicate. Thank you very much for your super chat, Amakwe Pikin. We thank you for your super chat. And Alenera Koro, he's messing with FBI, has everything to his great grandfather. They will bring Pete and the necessary ones when needed. Exactly, because they think they are dealing with Nigeria. And this is a man who, when he arrests you, he will say, remain silent. My name is Abba Kyari. Remain silent. Whatever you say will be used against you in the court of law. Now, he did not think about this something. He went to his social media and started writing rubbish. 29. Finally, I have reviewed a certified NIV application submitted by Abba Alhaji Kyari in April 2019. This application included one of the aforementioned phone number. You see, this that Kyari used to communicate with Abbas, as well as a date of birth in March of 1975. And Kyari's Nigeria passport number ending in 3677. The NIV application also included the following: photograph, which is consistent with the other photograph of Kyari shown above. And I want you to also notice something here. When you look at this place, this is the sources. You find out that FBI actually read Sahara Reporter, businessman petition Lagos Judicial Panel reveal how DCP Abba Kyari extorted him of more than 41 million October 2020 and you see the Sahara reporter here, businessman petition this, and then Lagos businessman accused this session money. You see, based on my training and experience, I know that this phone number format include the prefix, which is now someone within Nigeria would dial that phone number rather than using the country code 234. You see, so what am I trying? Why am I showing you this? Why I'm showing you this is that all these things they write on social media and the news, Nigeria news media article, it matters a lot, and that is why we have to be on top of our game to make sure that when they bring this propaganda, we are going to do what? We are going to be debunking them. Because if you allow it to continue to sell, one day they are going to make reference to it like this, and it becomes fact. So we are not going to allow these people to continue to write rubbish about us, because one day they are going to make reference to it and it will become fact when it is not actually fact. But of course, not in this kind of case. It is a little bit different. So now we continue. This is the man 30. Based on the messages I reviewed, Abbas appear to have first interacted with Kyari in September 2019 when Kyari traveled to the UAE. The conversation indicated that Abbas sent a car and driver to drive Kyari during that trip. You see, some of you, that story you are telling, that story of Abba Kyari driving in Dubai is here with the FBI. All those stories that you read, all those stories that you hear, Abba Kyari was in Dubai and the hush puppy sent car and sent driver to all those stories, the FBI have it, and I am reading it to you directly from the court. So let us go there. So he sent a car and driver to drive Kyari during their trip. Soon thereafter, Kyari sent Abba a video slideshow which showed some personal photograph of Kyari, some of which appear to have been taken in the UAE later in September, after Kyari sent Abbas an article that discussed him arresting alleged kidnappers. Abbas wrote, in part, to Kyari, I am really happy to be your boy. This is a hush puppy now writing. I'm really happy to be your boy. I'm really happy to be your boy. And later, I promise to be a good boy to you, sir. You see, I promise to be a good boy to you, sir. So if you be a good boy to Abba Kyari in your criminal organization, he will cover you in Nigeria. That is what he does. So this is now the end of Abba Kyari. This is the identification of Chibuzo and co. This identification of Chibuzo. I do not need to go there. We just our own business is Abba Kyari. I do not need to go to identification of Chibuzo and or what have you. So now you understand a lot of things that has happened here, and of course we are going to stop here for this exposition part 3. Today we are going to stop here for the exposition of this particular day part 3. But then before we stop and before we start taking opinions and going into conversation, I want to now bring to you what this the Nigeria people, the hypocrites in Nigeria, in this Nigeria people, and how Nigeria breed criminals. I want to bring the hypocrites in them. So now when you look at this man who called himself a lawyer or something, you see, today they just realized that there is procedure, or there is good due process before Abba Kyari can be allowed to go to America. You see, but Mazi is a different case. Lawyers speak on Kyari's extradition to US. You see, senior Akansi Hagaba lawyers on Friday gave legal opinion on how Nigeria can handle the request of the United States on the planned prosecution of Deputy Commissioner of Police Abba Kyari indicted for internet fraud in America. You can imagine the lawyer, a lawyer is now advising Nigeria government how to handle how to cover a criminal that have actually tarnish the image of the country abroad. You see, somebody is using his profession trying to advise the government how to now cover and protect the person from, how to advise the government. Isn't this very, very absurd? But when they hear Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is not wanted anywhere in the world. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not wanted anywhere in the world except in a terrorist den, in a terrorist country, in a jihadist country, in a failed and collapsed country called Nigeria. He's not wanted nowhere in the world. But look, they are not even discussing the impunity of the Nigerian government against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and breaching the law of many countries. No, but here, a lawyer is now advising the federal government. We are going to read it anyway. We are going to read it. Thank you very much, Chris Nwa Ogo, for your super chat. Guatemala Day detention camp will become new Abba Kyari's when terrorism funding is established in the case. The unredicated version will unveil more. Exactly. If that somehow will be connected. Jackie, the car guy, thank you very much for your super chat. Shiba Dog saying, hey, greatly joyful. We appreciate you for supporting the page. Now, the lawyer continue. Kyari foiling his alleged involvement with self-confessed fraudster Hush Puppy was declared wanted by the United States Court with the Federal Bureau of Investigation, FBI, mandated to track him down. Mandated to track him down. Did you hear that? FBI mandated to track Abba Kyari down and bring him to justice in America. Mandated to track him down. You see, if Abba Kyari venture, America, let me tell you one thing. If Abba Kyari venture, America will come there and whisk him out and nobody will know. But one thing is that the crime in question is very, very, very serious. People do not understand the internet fraud. This cyber crime, is a very serious case. Is a very, very, very serious. So you don't. America don't joke with federal crime. America don't joke with that. I don't know whether that fall under federal crime anyway. But anyway, America don't joke with that kind of fraud. That kind of crime is very, very serious. So they have mandated the FBI to track Abba Kyari down. They are going to track him down. So you see, let me tell you, you did not see America. America came to Nigeria to rescue their own citizen. One person, kidnapped person. They went to Boko Haram there, rescue that person without the Nigerian government having knowledge of it. But when you talk, they want to act as if they had knowledge of the Marine coming to Nigeria to rescue the kidnapped person. They don't have knowledge of it. America didn't tell them, because if they do, they are going to give information to the kidnapper that America is coming. So they went to the place, they know where the person is, where their citizen is in Nigeria. And this is something that the Nigeria security agent, this Abba Kyari, cannot do. And he claimed he specializes in kidnapping, because the people who knows that he was waiting for his own share from the kidnap. Abba Kyari could not do it. The only place where Abba Kyari is very, very active is where he's committing jihad in the southern Nigeria. When that America was kidnapped, why didn't Abba Kyari go there? He is from Borno State. He is from in his own place. He is ineffective. He is ineffective in Borno. Borno is the den of Boko Haram and everything. Abba Kyari cannot go there to stop them. But he is being sent to Biafra land is because of jihad. This man is being used for jihad to kill our people, to reduce our men, to reduce our women, and to reduce our number. And people are not seeing it. And some Igbo people are making friends to him, parading criminals, inviting criminals to your burial and all that. Las S. Dodge, thank you very much for your super chat. Bitter Truth is behind you. Right on, Mazi Simon. Thank you very much for supporting the page with your super chat. So, and he cannot rescue the America. But America came to Nigeria soil, rescued this man without the consent of the Nigeria authority. That is what it's all about. Now, of course, I've just told you, mandated to track him down, bring him to justice. His boss, Inspector General of Police, Thursday night instituted an in-home probe over allegation linking Kyari to Abbas and his colleagues. You see, they are now giving opinion on their Afonshi opinion. Let us go for commercial, please.
Attention, attention. IPOB One Family. This announcement is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Welcome back to this wonderful program today. And now we are going to give you the opportunity to come into the program. We are upgrading, as you can see. We are upgrading. We are upgrading seriously. Nnamdi Iwebike Madoka, our upgrading is noticeable, right? It's noticeable. We are upgrading. Now we are going to bring you to, have your opinion, your view on this particular exposition today. We have 30 minutes, immediately 30 minutes, and we close because I don't want to be more than 2 hours here. So join the conversation. Join the conversation, my people. Here we go. Follow the link and join us. Everybody will have 1 minute to talk. 1 minute to talk. Mwada Uchechi, good evening from here.
Hi.
Good evening from here, Uchechi.
Hi. Oh my God. Abba Kyari the thief.
Abba Kyari the thief, exactly.
Abba Kyari the Teller Super Cup scammer. Oh, this is just the beginning. Abba Kyari, if he knows what is good for him, he should just hands up and follow FBI. Because any day they catch him, they will charge him for resisting arrest. They will charge him for conspiracy. They will charge him for bribery. They will charge him for kidnap because he kidnapped that what's his name, Vincent,
yes,
so that the deal can go through. That was exactly what he did.
That's what he did.
So that the deal can go through. And then his photographs, he was sending it to Hush Puppy so that he can use it. Hush Puppy can use it and send to the victim, and they will believe that this deal is a legitimate deal because there is a policeman involved. So this is bigger than they think. Like, this is huge. He should just go with them because any day they catch him, he will go more than 20 years plus all these other charges. And I know FBI, they are not bringing the whole thing. Once they catch him, the whole fraud will open up even bigger. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being part of the program. The room is full. If the system is kicking you out, just continue to try so you can have the opportunity to come in. Chibe, thank you for your super chat. I beg FBI should investigate Bubu, the Masquerade too, because they are one. Thank you very much. Hope they do. Hope they do. So we are going to bring you the priest of peace. Good evening from here.
Good evening, Simon. Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the program.
I want to say two things. Number one, I read that the Nigerian Police Commission said there is no way they can arrest a non-citizen. These people think that FBI is a joke. Nigeria think that FBI is a joke. They are not a joke. It shows the childish hypocrisy of the Nigerian government. Because if you can kidnap a British citizen and bring through Kenya, bring him back to Nigeria. So what stopped FBI from taking Abba Kyari back to the United States to answer? It's an accomplice to fraud. 1 million. Do you know how long this has been going on? This is over 2 years, and they have investigated this thing for more than 6 months.
Yes.
Listen, I have somebody that I know here who served in the military. You know that this guy was also into this stuff. He's going to start his case. Already he's been sentenced, but because of plea bargain, he was able to get a reduced sentence. He is a fifth party, not a second or third, but he's a fifth party in this. At the time they got Hush Puppy and the other Obi, whatever they call him, the other first guy that FBI caught in this matter. That was when this thing bubble burst. So for Nigerian government and the police commission to come up to say that the FBI cannot arrest.
No. First of all, this is not the first time that Nigeria is sending a fraudster to America now. You remember the guy you were mentioning? They bundled him from Nigeria. What is the name again? The the young guy. Invictus or something. He's not an American citizen.
He is. He's an American. He's been here for a while.
Okay. The Invictus, right?
Invictus. So you see, Nigeria is playing. I thank God that this thing is bubbling out at this point for everybody to see. But my annoyance is these people are playing childish. They think it is just like that. They can bargain. A country that is right now in the eyes of the world is a crime scene. There is no place you will go with a Nigerian passport that they will not look you twice. Even not twice is understatement. They will look you more than like this is a potential criminal.
Yes.
You are coming that you are a potential criminal. So, but why would this, my thought is, why would this government, why would this country continue to allow this to fester, to allow this situation? The Abba Kyari himself is covering up for all the criminals that is in government. Every criminal that is in government, Abba Kyari is covering for them. The bubble is yet to burst. Let's keep and watch, because if they think this is going to go down slowly, no, they don't know what is coming on. It is.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Thank you very much, the Priest of Peace, for being part of the program.
You're welcome.
We appreciate you. All right, we're going to bring you Mr. Nick. Mr. Nick, good evening and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Mr. Simon.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, thank you very much for the opportunity. Hope you can hear me.
You're welcome. Loud and clear.
Yeah, sorry, my video cannot be able to show because I
Let's go
am
ahead. You have one.
in a situation or a place. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for the exposition you are doing on this top criminal. It is very, very good that you keep this exposition live because people have told wrong stories about the Southeast people for a long time. And now is an opportunity for us to be able to let the world know what these people have been doing. They have destroyed the fabrics left for Nigeria to survive. And they have been doing this for a very, very long time. If you remember some time ago when Steve Fulanese terrorists were captured in United Arab Emirates, and they were, I think the court sentenced them, and the Nigerian government hid it from Nigeria, and then later they went to appeal, and the appeal still sentenced them, and that case and that names almost died because those were a group of these Fulanis were sponsoring terrorism, and most of them were in government. So now that this one is coming up now, if you have opportunity, still bring that one up. Mention the names of those criminals that that Nigerian government, even Nigerian TVs, refused to discuss about them. But they were very, very fast to discuss about Ivan for more than 1 year. Ivan was almost on TV every day. The whole TV in Nigeria was showing Ivan, but they never showed these people sponsoring the terrorists that they sentenced in United Arab Emirates. Now another one has happened. As God may have it, in near course, this Abba Kyari will have to sing a song. There are many names involved in what is unfolding, and they know them. He must sing a song, and then the world will see that the Biafrans and the Duduwas, our cry to leave Nigeria is a genuine cry. It's not by saying we hate Fulani or we don't hate Fulani. These people have destroyed Nigeria, and there's nothing good that have brought to Nigeria. They have brought Nigeria from 2015 as the richest country and the fastest growing economy in Africa. Now they have brought us to the poorest country in Africa and the most dangerous country to travel in the whole in the whole world. So keep on exposing them. Don't hide. I mean, don't forget anything. Bring.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Sorry, I think there has been a problem, some problem with this connection. There have been some problem. Mr. Edu Onicha, good evening from here.
Good evening, Simon. Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Can you reduce where you are watching me from if you have any gadget?
All right. 1 second. I have done that. Can you hear me now?
Go ahead. 1 minute.
Oh, yes. Simon, thank you very much for your good job, my brother. So may God richly reward and bless you. My contribution this evening, I will try and keep it very simple. I will urge all our people in diaspora, all Biafrans, all lovers of freedom, to please follow their MPs, follow their governors, whoever. Follow them on Twitter, follow them on Facebook, follow them on any social network. Share these broadcasts, share these exposures, share it. It goes a long way. It goes a very, very long. They are reading it, they are looking at it, they are seeing it, even though they don't want to talk or discuss it, but they are seeing it, and they are these people, they have feelings, they have human sympathy. Sometimes there's some something. There's a way God works. One day, one particular message might capture them, and they will decide to, sort of look into it very carefully. And this Abba Kyari's own is going to be a typical example of it. We're going to set the pace. Even this brother's photo, everything you're sharing, all the MPs I know here in UK that I'm following, they're all getting it. They're all getting the broadcast. Whether they are doing anything with it, I don't know. But I'm forwarding it as I'm receiving it. I'm sharing it to the public, to everywhere. So, my brother, keep up the good job.
Thank you.
Keep up the good job. May God richly bless you and reward you. And my last advice will go to our Chibuzo. Yeah, I know somebody advised him yesterday, but Chibuzo, whoever you are, if you're listening, don't try to go into hiding. Don't try to seek advice from any zoo police or whatever. Chibuzo, hide yourself and quickly make yourself available to American Embassy or FBI. That is the only way you can guarantee your life.
Yes.
That's the only way you can guarantee your life.
And
Anything
after,
other than
after the sentence, he seek asylum there.
that's it. Even if he spend the prison in America, trust me, he will come out a better person.
Yes.
As long as he changes from his ways and obviously show some remorse and show that he has repented and stuff. I know how these things work, but once he remains in Nigeria, Abba Kyari has killed so many people, and they will just waste him so that he will not testify. Because for Abba Kyari to confirm to Hush Puppy that he has or to come out and make this statement that he made, that they investigated Chibuzo and he did not commit any crime, and is just because they're having money feud, and they released him on bail. My brother, as you said, these guys have tried. Chibuzo has paid with his who knows.
Yes.
Who knows?
Exactly.
So now FBI directly indicts Chibuzo that Abba Kyari has found innocent. So this is it's gonna play out very, we don't know, but our own is anything that will bring the zoo country down, we are in support of it.
Thank you very much.
We are following it. So my brother, thank you, and thank you, and God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, the next person is Sam. Sam, good evening from here, Samuel. Samuel, welcome to the program. Samuel, welcome to the program. Samuel is not talking. Samuel is not talking. So Chijoke, again. Samuel, are you there? Okay, Samuel is not talking. So I'm going to bring you Chijoke. Chijoke, good evening from here.
Yeah, good evening or good morning from here, Mr. Simon.
Welcome to the program. You have 1 minute.
I'm happy to get you online today.
All right.
In fact, I'm pleased to join this studio. I'm very happy to be part of Biafra.
Good.
And I believe we are winning the war, but we have to do more.
We are winning.
About the issue of Abba Kyari, he's gone already. They are just trying to play their hanky-panky the way they used to do in Nigeria. But I believe that at the end, he's going, and there's nothing he can do about it. They are trying to play games in England. They are doing meetings to see how they can bring Biafra down. They are trying to test and see what we can do. But I believe at the end, we'll win the war.
Thank you.
And the issue of Abba Kyari is he don't know much about FBI. If he knows, being a police officer, there are things he doesn't need to share. So, but he has entered the game. So he's going to dance the music of the masquerade.
Exactly.
So we are watching. We are watching. So please kindly continue with what you are doing. We are solidly behind you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being part of the program. We appreciate you. All right, Ojukwu. Ojukwu, good evening from here. Ojukwu, good evening from here.
Yes, yes, am I coming out?
Yes, you are. We can hear. We can hear you loud and clear.
Yes. Are you hearing me? Am I coming out?
I'm hearing you loud and clear.
Hello, good evening. Yes,
go ahead.
Good evening. Yes, my brother Simon, I'm very delighted to participate on the program of today. You know, I never knew we have a means because sometimes I think last week I wrote to you on your Facebook because I wanted to speak to you. I even left my phone number there. If you check it, you will see my number there. So just private chat. So I left my number there. So I'd like to speak with you. Well, what I want to say here is I just first of all want to greet all the Biafrans. Good morning, good evening. My name is Ojukwu, okay, here in France. I just want to thank you, my brother, for what you are doing because, in fact, it's really amazing, you know, because I never knew that apart from Munyendu, our leader, Martin Nnamdi, that we can still have a brave man like you, like him, you know, who will still stand the test of the ground and all the, you know, strongholds fighting our Biafra struggle. I thank God for that, and I pray that God will continue to empower you with wisdom and courage. Just no shaking. You are getting there, you know.
Thank you.
Just what I want to say is, you see, I think this is God doing what He knows best, you know. Because when I look at what is happening in Nigeria, I don't even know Nigeria. I don't think there is anything to save again in that country. These people are just messing themselves up. Everything is just, you know, destroyed, and they still want to, you know, save something unsavable. You know, I don't know. Instead of them to go straight ahead and dissolve that union, look at the disgrace. In fact, in the whole world, Nigeria is like millions. You know? That water from that toilet, even if it is clean, even wash plate with it, drink, or even wash your hands. This is what Nigeria is all about in the whole world, and they still held, you know, that same country, which I don't even know what they are looking for. I don't know what they still want to save from there. You know, they have been all these things, and they've been doing. But one thing I want to say this morning is other people, other Abba Kyaris should continue warming up because their own turn is coming. This is obvious. After Abba Kyari, there are so many Abba Kyaris who are on the list. Believe you me, there are so many Abba Kyaris. Our politicians who are also on the, because time has come that, you know, there is nothing place for, you know, for all these evildoers. There is hiding place. This is obvious. We are seeing the hard writing on the wall. You know, let them continue in all their impunity. But they should know that in this actual world where we are in now, there is no more hiding place for any evildoer. their turns are coming, and they will all face the music. Whether today or tomorrow, they will still face the music. You see, let's continue. So what I'm saying in a nutshell is the best thing that the best thing that this country, Nigeria, will do is to kindly release this Abba Kyari to the American government. You know, but I'm not praying that they will release Abba Kyari, because if they release Abba Kyari, everything will go come. But let them keep Abba, because if they keep Abba, they coming against them. You understand?
Ojukwu, we lost you. And again, we are having new comers on this program. We're giving you privilege. Uzo Oge, good evening and welcome to the program.
Hello, sir.
Good evening from here. Welcome to the program. We lost you. Can you stop listening? Can you stop listening from your gadget? Uzo Oge, good evening and welcome to the program.
Yeah, good evening, Simon. How are you?
I'm doing very fine. You have 1 minute. Can you stop listening from your gadget? Can you go straight to the point?
I just want to appreciate your work.
Can you stop listening? Can you stop listening from your gadget?
Yeah, good evening, Simon. How are you?
I'm doing very fine. You have 1 minute. Can you stop the gadget? Can you go straight to the point? I think Chris is listening. And then Anthony, good evening from here.
Hey, good evening, Mr. Simon. How are you?
I'm all right. Welcome to the program. You have 1 minute. Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can you
all
hear
right.
me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, yeah. I just want to just hint on some of the some few things I have really thought about this Abba Gari case. I call him Abba Gari because he's a messed up man right now.
No,
So
Abba Gari is better. We have better Gari now. Is it our own Abba?
Well, I just want to use that word to describe some kind of a messed up man.
Yeah, but
And
Abba Gari, if it is our own Abba, our Abba Gari is a first grade now.
No, this one is double BA, so it can be our own Abba. So double BA.
Okay.
If you return his name.
Okay, I agree.
People like crazy people like FFK, who came out like a mad dog to defend a criminal without even giving it a second thought. I pity him because I don't know why he hurriedly did that, but in future days to come, he will regret it. So generally, what I wanted to say is what the other caller mentioned here, that concerning some of those who are involved, particularly the guy who was mentioned, the Igbo guy who was mentioned, who should, as a matter of urgency, get to anywhere he can, the embassy, to save himself, because I'm sure with the kind of information and communication he has had with the FBI and with Hush Puppy, I'm sure these people will be trailing on him.
Yes.
And then I also believe that even as we are talking, the FBI, they are listening and they know what is going on.
Yes.
I don't think they will just allow that guy to just be that way, because they know how crooked Nigeria is. So I believe that they should be on that guy's back. Then I wanted to mention that US has peculiar laws, just like many people think that because you committed that crime outside the state that it doesn't happen, that you are not culpable for such situations. It doesn't work that way. People have had cases to answer in a foreign land, but once the US is involved, whatever crime you committed can be held against you even in a law court in the US. So Abba Kyari and those people, I read somewhere people were claiming that even if he did it, it didn't happen in the US, that he hasn't been to the US. So he cannot be exonerated. Then the reason why I'm saying this,
that is the argument of Nigeria Law School.
Yes, of course, Nigerian Law School that goes on. well, you know the kind of people who will be arguing that way. People who studied Sharia law and then they become the Chief Justice.
Yes.
Malami and Co. So Abba Kyari is a conspirator in a fraud scheme, in a very high-profile fraud scheme. So the reason why the FBI is interested in him, I believe, is one, FBI does not chase shadows. If FBI decides to mention your name, they have done their homework and they are waiting for you. All he's doing now is just like when you hold a chicken and then it starts, screaming like struggling to release itself.
Mr. Anthony, your time is up, and I have only 1 minute. And this 1 minute, I'm gonna bring somebody else just to to make sure that people were able to speak. But unfortunately, my time is up, and this is already 2 hours. I do not want to exceed 2 hours. So thank you very much for joining us, and thank you for contributing and making your opinion on this program today. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm not like channel television now that is always interrupting people. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, Mr. Soe, you get ready. You're gonna be the last person on this show, and let us go for a commercial. We don't upgrade small. All right, Mr. Soe, welcome to the program. And we have our sister. I hope you are a sister, because if I bring you in and you are not a sister, I will just kick you out straight away. So Ifoma, I hope this name is not like you just come here to deceive me with Ifoma as a name. So let it be that I'm going to, when I bring you, I will hear a woman and a sister voice. So you're gonna be the last person. So can you make it very snappy? Welcome to the program.
Yeah, I'll try to reduce it to 50 seconds. Good evening, Brother Simon. You can hear me, right? It's coming clear.
Go ahead.
Okay, I just want my contribution was going to be a question, because my question was, I don't know how would it have been if you guys were not around? If we were going to depend on Nigerian media to get information, if we are going to hear people like FK make declarations, if not that you guys are around to what you are doing,
we are not hearing you. Can you check your earphone? We are not hearing you. The thing is coming up and going on. So can you start your question from the beginning? What was the question?
Okay. Is it better now?
No, not good at all. It is coming and it's just coming and going, like, so I don't know what the problem is.
Okay, it should be better now.
So go ahead if you think it is better.
Okay. No, the question was that how would it have been if you guys were not around to correct the narrative? If we were to depend on the Nigerian media, if we were to depend on people to listen to people like FFK, making declarations, if you guys were not around to correct the narrative, what you guys are doing are really invaluable, because if not for what you are doing now, you are getting the wrong information. Now I understand why BBC is trying to make a biased reporting on what is going on, because the media is really a tool. And a tool in the right people like you is a very, very, very big help to us. I'm very grateful, honestly. Well, and secondly, I don't want to quickly to end it up to tell people that that are telling you how to smile or how to turn your head. I want to beg them because there are some of us that are here. We are here because you are a reflection of us. What we are supposed to be doing, we see you doing it. We enjoy the way you do it. If they want people that sit there in one place, people they do program, they don't say, you can't understand anything they are saying. If they want those ones, let them go to their channel. If they like people that are there, shouting and jumping up and jumping up and making noise, not saying anything, they should go to their channel. Please, they should let Samoreka be for us. And we are begging them, they shouldn't change you for us. They shouldn't force you to be somebody else. And I want to thank the Kyari family. I have AirPods, the second version. Because of them now, I cannot put it. The thing has lost value. What I used to put with pride, because of them now, I don't know. I cannot put that one again. I'm just using the third version now. So thank you very much, brother.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for your contribution. And then now, because we have our sister in the house, Winnie Informer, you're going to be the last. I've given you people extra 4 minutes. Welcome to the house. Welcome to the program.
Hey, Mazi. I'm a sister. You can hear my voice now, right?
I can hear your voice. If I hear man, I would have just cut you off. All right.
I'm laughing. Mazi, because now your blue wine is still available. We still remaining. I need to shank. I need to drink some.
It doesn't mean
some wine with you.
It doesn't mean that one no be wine or water.
I beg, I need blue water, holy water, promise.
You need blue water.
You can give me holy water, because
holy water. You don't go. There are places like Greece. In Greece, there is this place where they go for holiday, and there is a nice beach. When you look at the sea, when you look at the beach, it is blue.
Not only for television, I didn't see that one over. And this one, when they your glass, I want that one. I Biafra wine.
All right, go ahead.
Since this thing started, I've been very, very happy. See, our prayer is working. There is this Christian song we used to sing that time. Every time that they meet deliverance, they will be singing that song. That's it. Everywhere, just Saraku the same time.
My sister, if really Morocco, where are you going to stay?
We are staying in the middle now, so anyway, because see, there is serious confusion in the camp of Janjaweed.
Yes.
And the worst hit is that this is not UK. That their school mother Catriona Liang will pamper them. No. This is US. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. Exactly. So they don't know where to run to again. Tinubu is sick. Now this evening now, Malami has fallen out with Keyamo. He called him senseless. There is serious confusion. There is serious confusion among them.
You don't mean it?
Yes, so there is serious confusion among them now. Malami and Keyamo after that they're exchanging serious words. And see this local Aboki man. When the news first came out, he went viral. He was quick to come and tell us that his hands are clean. Those people rejoicing will be put to shame. 24 hours later, if you extradite me, I will expose others. I thought, how far now? I thought your hands are clean. Why are you now exposing others? Are you threatening us? You see? And since he said that thing, they've been working, trying to cover up. But the truth is, they can't cover this one up. They are going down. This is a proof that person they are holding, Mazi, is not a normal person. They are holding the wrong person, and they will never know peace. Okay, for this film, this film go rugged. We go watch them. You go reach season start, yo. We will watch the complete season. We will watch all of them. And I can't wait to see Abba Kyari on that orange uniform. I'm very, very, very happy. I'm very, very happy. That's what I want to say.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for being part of the program. You're gonna be the last. You're gonna be the last person on this program today. Chisom, we'll see you tomorrow. This is 8 minutes past 2 hours. of this Chisom. I'll see you. Make sure you come tomorrow so you can air your opinion tomorrow, because we will continue definitely the part 4 of Abba Kyari. We are going to make Abba Kyari not to sleep. He will get 10 over. In fact, before I finish this program, I want to see him looking like ant, like a soldier ant, you know, big head and a small small tail and small this thing. So we want to make him look like soldier ant. So he is going to see that killing Biafrans is not something you do and go free. We are going to, our God and the spirit of Biafra will haunt you, you know, left and right until you go down. They should go and check it. Everybody who have worked against Biafra will go down one way or the other. Thank you very much, Informa, for being part of the program. See you tomorrow. All right, thank you very much. On this note, we are going to bring the broadcast to an end. And remember that tomorrow is going to be another wonderful day where you cannot miss it. Where it is happening is on Enter Biafra Channel 1. Very, very important. Share it. Go to Enter Biafra, copy the page, copy the Enter Biafra Channel 1, share it on your social media platform, share it on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your Twitter, on all those things, because that is the only way for you to advertise, to know, for people to know that we are going live. A lot of people do not know we are going live. A lot of people do not know that we are still broadcasting. And now that we have access to announce on Facebook before coming live, we will always do that. So you have a role to play, and let it not be that only you are the one listening to this broadcast. You have to share it and let people also, other people watch. I will check how many viewers we have today on Enter Biafra Channel 1. Yesterday we have about 12,000 people who watched it, and so we are making progress. We have to check how many people we have today, and there is a news coming from the Nigeria police that Abba Kyari is a Nigerian citizen, and you cannot order Nigerian citizen to United States according to Nigeria police. Of course, they can say anything. May God bless Biafra. May God bless Oduduwa Republic. May God bless the Middle Belt. May God bless everyone. They're going to say a prayer. May God bless ESM. May God bless Mazi and Kanu. May God bless IPB Worldwide. May God bless Sunday Igboho. And may God bless all of you who are here. And may God bless everyone who participate and making sure that this message goes to every cranny of this planet. Thank you very much for being part of this wonderful program. As we are making sure that our upgrade is working, see you tomorrow. Do not miss tomorrow program. Do not miss tomorrow program. I'm going to make sure that before we come back, before we come on live, you are going to know that. Thank you very much, and see you tomorrow. Good night.
Is for those outside of the USA that wish to donate to the Eastern Security Network Fund that is based in the United States. Because of the fees that donators have to pay the bank when sending wires, we recommend that if you're sending less than $250, that you donate through the IPOB USA website. It's fast, simple, and less expensive for you. Go to our website, www.ipobinusa.org/donate. That is www.ipobinusa.org/donate and make your contribution. When it comes to keeping our people safe, every bit counts. After all, the security of our communities is our responsibility. Let's make this happen together.
Yeah, Mr. Bella once again. Wisdom, feel it, come on. They say happy, no go sad. What did they know? What do they know? What do they see? If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. If you give me a gun, shoot them aside. Give me a gun, I will shoot them aside. They're only forever. 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 Okay, we go manage to take a look. The lovers of Biafra, Biafra. This is the time we need to come together and fight for what is belong to us. Okay, we go manage to abandon this what make us a giant of Africa. I don't profit to laugh at sugar. Mboge, we listen and I'm out for no. Giving us somebody like Nnamdi Kanu for this our race to mission. That's forever. They say happy, no go sad. What do they know? What do they know? They see, what do they see? If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. If they give me a gun, I go shoot them aside. See what you put our hero before they ever stop. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu put before we stop. They cannot stop. We are following forever.
But independence for Nigeria as a corporate entity is not enough. The peoples of Nigeria must at the same time be guaranteed their freedom. We must ensure that in an independent Nigeria, individual citizens throughout the land enjoy liberty, human dignity, and equality under the law. There must be one Nigeria with one constitution and one law for all. Let us therefore, Mr. Chairman, sir, close our ears to the Council of the Fair, which says that we cannot here at this conference agree on a constitution.